Hello there friends, Blast is over and I'm here with another episode of the latest CSGO world news I have collected just for you. Rumors, opinions and interesting interviews. Let's get straight to it. And as usual, let's start with the reshuffles. There will be probably replacements in one win. According to insiders, the team will lose 2 players and one of them is Flamey. That means they will get the veteran off the pro scene. Do you think there will be a place somewhere else for the former Navi legend? Well, and the second possible replacement is likely to be Deco, since his contract will end very soon. So we will wait for the news. The next news is related to CSGO itself. In January, CSGO reached peak online with almost 1.2 million players. This is the second highest result in the entire history of CS since April 2020, when we faced the pandemic, and during that time everyone suddenly began to basically remember about games, any games at all. How does Valve do it? More than 40 days without major updates and the statistics are only growing. It really is an amazing community. If we got numbers like that, it seems like we won't even need Source 2 anytime soon. Next up, I have some very intriguing interviews for you. For example, here's what FaZe analyst writes about Aztec. Aztec turned out to be an easy to communicate and flexible enough player. Also, he's motivated and in a good shape. It felt anxious realizing that the guys had played only 3 practice games with Patrick before the match with Complexity, but in the end, everything turned out almost perfectly. Separately, I would like to note the fact that Aztec made a great impression. And now it seems to me that removing him from NIP was a big mistake. He won't stay without a team for long. Aztec himself had to say something about FaZe. FaZe is much stronger than I thought before I joined the team, especially Twists. In terms of mechanical skills, he's so good that sometimes I get genuinely scared. I'm glad he played with me this time and not against me. Also, Cloud9's analyst told why they made the decision to replace Inters. It's very devastating that this happened. Inters has been with us from the very beginning. That replacement is a forced decision. It was not made because Inters was a bad player. It's like a signal that the team needs. It's like we're writing on a page that has ended a long time ago. We need to turn it over. The problem is with ink and paper. Inters has nothing to do with it. He does a lot of work and works very hard. Yeah, nothing is clear here. Too many metaphors, perhaps. They kicked Inters out, but he wasn't to blame for? And who was then? Was it a replacement for the sake of replacement? It sounds strange, but let's see how it turns out in the end. Also, another interesting interview is out, where Threat, a former coach of NIP, told why they signed Hattrick. I've been watching him for a long time. In Navi Junior, he was a very passive sniper. In fact, Hattrick is the opposite of Manasi. It is difficult to sign a strong sniper who is also perfect option for the team in terms of style. If we take into consideration device, then he was a passive player like Hattrick. This was a tendency then, and everything remained this way now. NIP didn't need an aggressive sniper. That's it. Hattrick is not aggressive and Manasi is aggressive. It seems that in the future we will expect something like a confrontation between Simple and Device in their years. However, it was Simple who won the personal trophies, and Device was the one to take the team's trophies. It's exciting to see what the youngsters will show in future. The following interview was given by Nico, in which he was asked to name his dream team.
What is your all-time ultimate dream team? You can choose any 5 players from any iteration of CS and put them in a team. Not Hooksy.
All the time. Oh, that's a hard one, honestly. I would choose Kerrigan.
Yep.
I think he has been beast in 1.6 as well. I like the playstyle. He was one-tapping everyone in 1.6, and I like the way he played in 1.6, but also in CSGO obviously he's showing great that he's a great player as an IGL as well. Obviously he has won everything so far, so I think I would put him as an IGL, and then obviously have Simple as an upper.
Oh, Manasi, man.
I mean, he's young, you know. He's gonna get there. And then the last 2.
Last 3. Or you put yourself in.
No, actually, your last 3. You know, you're right. I would say put Getchwhite in prime as well. I think he has been very consistent in both games in CS 1.6 and CSGO, and I think he's just a good, very good role player. So definitely put him there. I would just put Rain there.
Okay.
I think he's a great anti-fragger and he's a very good duo with Kerrigan. And then the last one, what are we missing? The anchor. Then I'd rather put Olaf though.
Okay, Olaf.
I'll put Olaf. Let's say Olaf.
Basically, seems like Nico wants to return to FaZe from 2018, but only Simple must take Guardian's place. Friends, what are your dream teams? Write down in the comments below, let's discuss. And now I have some very useful info for you guys. Many of you might still buy games for full price on Steam Market and play CSGO without Prime, meeting cheaters in every match. And I found a solution for you. Zelenka Guru Market. Here you can find certified Steam accounts with purchased games or Prime. It's a huge marketplace, where efficiency and fairness are verified. So you can buy whatever you want with no worries and enjoy. You can trust them. They have reviews, ratings, and even a 12-hour warranty, in case anything happens with your newly acquired account. Regardless if it's EGS, Steam, or any other. The support will answer you ASAP and will return your money if anything happens. There's also a forum where you can participate in games giveaways, discuss any sorts of questions, or simply find like-minded people. You can read reviews, learn people's opinion, and ask which VPN is the best right now. That is, learn anything you want here. Just follow the link in the description and save your own money. Thanks for watching the ad, and let's continue. In addition, I would like to tell you about Glaive. He wrote after that game that his child is now in intensive care. The kid suffers from a lung infection. Unfortunately, everything is not well with our boy. The treatment is not working. The doctors are trying to come up with something new, and I pray that they will figure it out. I am doing my best to focus on tomorrow's game and bring victory to him in the hospital. Let's all wish Glaive and his family to stay strong and healthy. It seems to me that if he had refused to participate in the match, no one would have said a word to him. And now let's listen to what Simple said after playing with Complexity.
Sasha, that was one close fight and close game. You just got a smile on your face now, but is there also a bit of relief?
No, that was clean and easy. Clean and easy, guys. We just gave them some NA hop, and that's it, yeah. I don't know, but they actually start to play really good on T side and Inferno and City overpass. I don't know, we just, I think we lost that momentum. And yeah, just overall, we stopped winning our own map pick, so that's what we definitely will try to fix. Yeah, we're just gonna work as we worked before 1-2 years ago. We're just gonna play 24/7. And I feel that we need time because as you see, as all people see, we are struggling right now. On practice, there's like a hope that we can destroy anyone, you know. And sometimes we miss it in official games. It's just tough to lose. I remember I told myself that I don't want to imagine how we're gonna, when the moment's gonna happen when we start losing, you know, because it's really frustrated. But we're just trying to not give up and just keep working and working. We understand that the team who practice the most and the team who deserve it, I mean, the teams that deserve it the most, they will win it. And to deserve it, you just need to do something for it. And we are trying to do as much as we can. Yeah, just non-stop working. We're already working for 3 weeks non-stop, but we finally understand some mistakes on different maps and different roles that we changed before. So just hopefully we'll prepare much better and we'll show who Navi really is.
By the way, despite the very weak performances from Navi, all their 5 matches became the most popular at this blast. Apparently everyone was highly interested to see how they lose to G2 2 times in a row without a single chance. And finally, a very interesting news from Blade. Yesterday, Blast released an interview with Moses and the best coaches of the game, where Blade said the following: "We need to rely on the system, not on some individual player, because that player could move to another team or end his career. It's always better to depend on the system. That's how I've been operating in Navi since the very beginning. While working in Gambit, I ran into a problem where none of the players wanted to be an in-game leader. We had to create a system where everyone clearly knew their responsibilities, and the team started from playing the default and reacted to the situations that develop in the game. It's like in football, there's no obvious captain. That experience helped me understand that with a clear system you can win even without a captain. When you have a certain captain, then often everything depends depends on his vision. If there is someone experienced like Kerrigan, then you can trust him. But this approach will not ensure the development of the team in the future. What does it mean really? Does Navi plan to go on like this, so they will play without a captain at all? It will be rather fascinating to watch. And by the way, here came some interesting information from a friend of Simple, a popular Russian-speaking streamer Evelyn, out of nowhere.
Niko'S сказал, когда мы с ним играли, что когда он придет в команду, Нави перестанут проигрывать. Как сейчас помню эти слова.
Well, it doesn't really work then yet, but this is just the beginning. We've got Katowice ahead of us. Maybe things will go different this time. In any case, this tournament is a top-level championship and it will be very hot there. Subscribe so you don't miss anything CSGO related. See you soon.